Good morning, Rosamond, and welcome to the 42nd Annual William M. Ketchum Memorial Armed Forces Appreciation Day Parade. I'm your announcer this morning, Dennis Schaffner, with the Rosamond Municipal Advisory Council. On behalf of the Rosamond Chamber of Commerce, welcome to the parade, and of course welcome a little bit later to the Septemberfest event at Glendower Park. This is the 42nd Annual Parade. To be clear, this isn't Armed Forces Day. This is Armed Forces Appreciation Day. Helping us this morning with our parade, we have judges from Edwards Air Force Base. We have Lieutenant Amina Lynch, Master Sergeant Patricia Rivera, and newly promoted Senior Airman Nigeria Smith, just promoted in July, so congratulations. All from the Security Forces Squadron at Edwards Air Force Base. Of course, we are the closest community to Edwards, and as such, we're very proud of our affiliation with the base. We want to thank our sponsors for today's event. Things like this don't happen for free. So some of our sponsors include our platinum sponsors, S-Power and VHE, our gold sponsors, Energy Recurrent Energy, Rosamond Community Services District, and Rosamond News. Our silver sponsors are Rosamond Rotary, Foster's Freeze, and Albert Gatton, Realtor with Keller Williams Real Estate. We also have a special thanks to Carlos Hardware, whose business is impacted by our parade today. We want to thank Eric Lansgard for that, and Helena Roberts Hatcher, and Rosamond Health and Fitness. So welcome. Here, our first entry in the parade is our own Kern County Sheriff's Office. We'll actually have a couple of mentions from them, but leading the parade is Sergeant Anton, who runs our local Rosamond substation here. So, and then right behind them we have Kern County Fire Station number 15. So welcome. Now, as right behind our law enforcement and fire department, we'll have the Rosamond High School Air Force Junior ROTC, Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. JROTC is high school, ROTC is college. The color guard is commanded by Cadet Captain Elena Suarez, and the corps is commanded by Cadet Colonel Ethan Meyer. As they come by with the colors, it's appropriate for us to stand up, put our hand over our heart, gentlemen uncovered. And we'll have our national anthem sung this morning by local attorney Olaf Lansgard. He's also with the Rosamond Community Services District. So thank you, Sergeant Anton, for your service. Thank you, Fire Station 15. That was the fire truck, not me. And so we're completely appropriate. You know, these are the folks that help make Rosamond a safer place to live and work. And here we have the JROTC coming, and the national anthem.
Left, right, right,
Testing 1, 2.
Swing! Halt! Forward, march, guys left, march, left, 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 right, 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 left, 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 right, 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 left, 3, halt, right, face.
Please join me in singing our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we
watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
About face.
Let's face.
Thank you, Rosamond High School, Air Force Junior ROTC.
Babe, get it over here.
Tomorrow's leaders today, right here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out this morning, and thank you, community, for supporting. You'll notice that next up is our Grand Marshal, Shannon Grove. She's a U.S. Army veteran and our next state senator for the 16th District. Shannon Grove honoring all those who have served our great nation. And she adds a special thank you to all the fellow women currently serving in the military and military veterans. I salute you. Marching behind Shannon Grove is Edwards Air Force Base servicewomen. So thank you for coming out this morning, and good morning, Sharon. It's too bad the sheriff isn't following, so we can have rest for Larry.
Here.
Just say. Oh, I see. Yeah. Uh-oh. All right, so thank you this morning. And we want to also thank our local Ford dealer, Keith & Sons Ford, for their vehicles this morning. Next up, speaking of the state legislature, we have Assemblyman Tom Lackey. He's proud to represent Rosamond and Edwards Air Force Base. Tom knows that every GI is not a Joe. Very clever. Okay, and is pleased to honor the women who protect our freedom. So, out this morning is... So thank you, Tom, for coming out this morning. Thanks. Nice hat, by the way. I wish I had one like it. So thank you for coming out. Following them is Rosamond VFW, Veteran Support Awards Auxiliary 9657. We support our men and women and our veterans and the ones that are here in our community. Bring your DD-214 and join our Veterans of Foreign War posts. They're very active posts, offer a lot. Come out and be a part of it. That if you qualify. So Rosamond VFW. So thank you for coming out this morning. And auxiliary. Oh yeah. You know, it doesn't say and. Curiously enough, it just says Rosamond VFW auxiliary. So as far as I know, you're the only ones that are making the effort here. So thank you. All right. Following closely, to make sure they don't get in any trouble, we have our own Sheriff Donnie Youngblood, and also Deputy Megan Hudson. Now, I gotta tell you, Megan used to work in the office I worked at, and it was a sad day for me, a good day for Donnie when she was chosen to be part of the force. So thanks a lot, pal. Yeah. Remember the first time I mentioned that, you said, you got any more? You remember that? So thank you, Sheriff, for your community, for our service to our community. We're very proud of your deputies here, I'll tell you that. Following behind the sheriff, we've got Rosamond News. John Joyce, you may see around at a lot of our meetings. not just taking notes, but filming. So be sure to check out their Rosamond e-news. They also offer both a print and an e-news version. Local hometown news, legal notices, plenty of gossip. 33 years old, the paper, not John. John is considerably older than 33, I can tell you. You know, nice try, pal. I don't know what you're trying to prove here. Yeah, whatever. Okay. And apparently you're going too fast because the guy behind you is trying to get you to pull over. Yeah. Right behind them. Hot on their heels, as it were, we have the California Highway Patrol with Lieutenant John Williams, has been a police officer for over 25 years and is the CHP commander for all of East Kern. He's a resident here in Rosamond and is proud to patrol this amazing community. In the patrol car with him is his wife Cherie and his daughter Ashley. So thank you for coming on out this morning, and thank you also for the Highway Patrol volunteers that work with him. If you see him at the Septemberfest afterwards, talk to him. See about becoming a volunteer. Sound like a good idea? Oh. What's that? Okay, next up, Rosamond Community Queens. Boy, do I wish the number was on my side so I can see what it was. But I got it now. Yeah. Count these fingers. Oh my gosh. I can't count that high. Actually, 20s is my limit. Okay, providing community service to Rosamond and all over the Antelope Valley, we have our Rosamond Community Queens. Miss Rosamond is Quinn Plytez. Team Miss Rosamond is Elena Finch. Junior Miss Rosamond, Alexi Finch. Young Miss Rosamond, Katie Jorgensen. I didn't know there were so many. Little Miss Rosamond, Tori Melchers. And Tiny Miss Rosamond, Elsie Benton. So thank you. Oh, you stuck around for me? All right, well, thanks. I like the outfits. By the way, Olaf has a tiara just like that. Just thought I'd do that. And of course, their support squad behind them. And next up, Rosamond High School Varsity Cheer. There's a demonstration right now. We are the spirit ambassadors for our school, providing support to all sports teams. And we would like to show our appreciation to our military members that we cannot thank enough for your support. All right. Oh, well, there's more. I wasn't nervous in the slightest. I can't speak to everybody else in the group. They got it. Was that good or what? Let's give them a hand here. Thank you. Oh, and next up, my favorite, Rosamond High School Roadrunner Marching Band, under the direction of Mark E. Clayson and led by drum major Gavin Duenas. Rosamond High School Roadrunner Marching Band. Thank you, Rosamond High School Roadrunner Marching Band. Next up, Antelope Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. The Antelope Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is honored to be part of the 42nd Annual William H. Ketchum Memorial Armed Forces Appreciation Day Parade. Please join us at our second annual Dia de los Muertos event on November 3rd, 2018. Hope to see you there. So thank you, Antelope Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. What we got?
She's like, going better.
What number are you? Oh, Ballet Training Academy. Okay. Rosamond's first is the number on my side. Yeah, the number's for me. Gotcha. Rosamond's first premier ballet school. Well, that's way too cool. Providing quality ballet instruction, focusing on honest technique to build strong, healthy, and beautiful dancers, restoring what is being lost in ballet. So that's really good news. Thank you for coming on out. Next up, No Child Fights Alone. Chloe Family and Friends, walking in support of childhood cancer awareness. Chloe, at her young age, is a cancer survivor. Let's all support our babies who are fighting, have fought, have lost, or will fight the battle against cancer. Remember that on average, 42 families are told they have a child with cancer every day. Every day. Wear gold in September to show that they are not alone. So, thank you, No Child Fights Alone. I think, because I can't see the number, the next up is Edwards Air Force Base Community Queens. Am I right? Okay, good. Tiny Miss Edwards Air Force Base Camden Hemi. Junior Miss Edwards Caitlin Gutierrez. Little Miss Edwards Air Force Base Esther Robinson. Miss Edwards Air Force Base Ashley Till. I know your dad. We would like to thank all active duty and retired military for their service. So, you know, when you get a car to do this in, you don't mess around. That's a car. There's room in the trunk for at least 3, if not more, golf bags.
Thanks for coming out.
All right, next up, we've got
Zach Scribner.
Zach Scribner, our own Kern County Supervisor, along with District Attorney-elect Cynthia Zimmer. Zach Scribner is Kern County's 2nd District Supervisor, proudly serving the communities of Bakersfield, Boron, Caliente, California City, Mojave, Rosamond, Tehachapi, and now Frazier Park and Taft. Zach's priorities are private sector job growth in areas of aerospace, alternative energy, manufacturing, and logistics, as well as tough fiscal management during these challenging times of taxpayer dollars in county government. Zach and his wife Christina live in Tehachapi with their 4 children, Zachary, Robert, James, and Jacqueline. So thank you, Zach, for coming out this morning. All right. And again, thank you for Son Ford for putting the car. Next up, Mojave Traditional Hat Ranch. Oh look, everybody's wearing a hat. What are the odds? The traditional and comparing to Mojave and these bones hard to read. Okay, oh, right behind them, American Legion Riders Chapter 311. American Legion Riders ride in honor of those who serve their great country. So thank you, American Legion Riders. Next up, Tehachapi Community Queens. Now we have Community Queen Miss Tehachapi Ryan Dill, Teen Miss Tehachapi Katrina Sparks, Young Miss Tehachapi, Abigail Tapia. Little Miss Tehachapi, Kaylee Cook. Tiny Miss Tehachapi, Kaylee's here. Gervin, and preteen Earth County, Rihanna Bell. So thank you, ladies, for coming on out this morning. Could I get you to take a step back? You're blocking the view here. Yeah, I gotta be able to see what I'm announcing here. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, next up, One Core Dance Studio in Rosamond. One Core Dance is owned by Liz Matute and dance director Danny Copeland. They offer multiple classes for all ages. You can learn ballet, tap, jazz, lyrica, hip-hop, hula, and belly dancing. Join their cheer squad, One Core Prep. And I think that's behind them now. Is that them? Okay. So thank you, One Core Dance Studio. I like your hat. I like that. You want to be a part of it, go and talk to them, you know. It can only be made better. We want to thank our vendors at today's event, and since we have a little bit of a break in the parade, at the Septemberfest later, the Rosamond Chamber will be there. By the way, be sure to find Jack Miller, who's the president. He drove an earlier car. And the California Highway Patrol, Rosamond News, face painting by Liz, Rosamond VFW Auxiliary, Desert Pearls, Seagirl Pearls, Semper Tax, Wild About Tumblers, Mojave Bird Crafters. These are all folks that are going to be at the Septemberfest here shortly, following the parade. That's where the parade ends. So go and be a part of it. This is our community event for the year, so come on out and be part of it. Paper Panther Designs, Zillie's Boutique, Mojave Bird Crafts, Wild About Tumblers, and it goes on and on. We'll mention more as we go.
Here.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next up, former State Assemblyman Steve Fox is running to be re-elected. He served us here in the Antelope Valley on the Antelope Valley Hospital Board, the Antelope Valley College Board. Services in his blood. So thank you, Steve, for coming on out this morning. In the assembly, he got more money for our district than any other assemblyman in the history of our district, he says. $420 million tax credit for Northrop Grumman. So, thank you, Steve Fox, for coming out. He's running this fall. As am I. What was that? 25. Okay, next up, Lancaster Community Queens. From the community of Lancaster, we have Miss Lancaster, Kimberly Bott, and her court. Team Miss Lancaster, Mackenzie, Junior Miss Lancaster, Amaya, Young Miss Lancaster, Diana, Little Miss Lancaster, Emily, and Tiny Miss Lancaster, Viviana. So, thank you, Kimberly, for showing up and bringing your court. And remember, this court will not find you guilty. Just thought we'd bring that up. Okay. All right, next up. Boy Scouts of America. This is troops. This is Pack 41. They are sponsored by the American Legion Post 476. The troop has been active in Rosamond since 1942, although they have newer members, and is the oldest continuing troop in the Antelope Valley. Through scouting, boys learn to become leaders by leading other boys. The members of Troop 41 would like to salute all the past and present members of our country's armed forces for helping our nation stay in the land of the free and home of the brave. Thank you, Boy Scouts of America, Pack 41. Next up, California City Community Queens. Miss California City, Niagara Gonzalez. Little Miss California City, Brooklyn Roth. Here, not just to say hello, but to support our military, active duty, and veterans. So thank you for coming on out this morning from Cal City. And there's nothing sharper than a Marine. I'm here to tell you that right now. Nothing. Okay. Oh, okay. Here, next up we have the Monsignor Kennedy Assembly Knights of Columbus. These are 4th degree Knights of Columbus celebrating over 50 years of service to God, country, and family. They provide charitable support to the needy at home, 11 countries, and at U.S. military bases abroad. Most of the members are former service members, so thank you, Knights of Columbus. Now, just as a word of warning, for those of you that want to join, you can join, but you don't necessarily have to have the same movie star good looks that these gentlemen have, especially Ernie. I'm just saying. Yeah, you thought I'd forget, huh? No. They do a wonderful work, by the way. These are folks that are dedicated to service. And so, while they're supporting our folks that serve, they're serving. Now, next up we have Mojave Community Queens, I hope. Okay, the 2018 Mojave Community Queens are honored to be a part of the 42nd annual parade here in Rosamond today. We have Little Miss Mojave Jenna, oh boy, Cambaliza? Okay, it's misspelled. Okay, Young Miss Rosamond Raylene Joaquin, Junior Miss Mojave Cadence Collette, Teen Miss Mojave McKaylee, is it Burkhay? Burkhay, okay. The H is silent, as it would be. Miss Mojave is Allie Williams. So thank you, Mojave Community Queens. Okay. Next up, Desert High School Air Force Junior ROTC. Desert High School is on Edwards Air Force Base, so thank you guys for coming on over this morning. The Corps Commander is Cadet Colonel Ariel Fernandez. Today we have the Color Guard team led by Cadet Sapp. The Honor Guard is led by Captain Cadet Cook. Is that cool or what? All right. Well, thank you, Cadet Vasquez. The cadets in the physical training uniform. Oh, they're in the physical training uniform. Okay, they're at the back. The ones that are behind are the new freshmen. So thank you for joining, and thank you, Desert High School JROTC. Next up, Eastside Community Queens. Ayla Gordado is Miss Eastside, and Little Miss Eastside is there with them. Ayla, okay. We would like to salute our armed forces, and not only our GI Joes, but our GI Janes, for the dedicated service. Folks who are serving in the military. That's it. It's too bad you couldn't find a yellow car to ride in. Oh my God, I may never see you again. So thank you for coming on out Eastside. Eastside is been active in the Antelope Valley for years, so thank you for coming out this morning. Is this Rosamond Red Racers? Okay. Rosamond Red Racers 4-H Club. Monthly 4-H meeting, second Tuesday of the month. Our 4-H, it doesn't say where though, our 4-H Club would like to thank Armed Forces for freedom, and they do what they love. They work with livestock and help our community and participate in sporting events. Find a 4-H member at the Septemberfest later and ask them how to join. You want to make something of your life? Be a part of 4-H. Thank you for coming out this morning. Where do you meet? At the Assembly of God? They meet at the Assembly of God Church. So come on out and be a part of it. 33. Okay, next up, Lake Los Angeles Royal Court. Miss Lake Los Angeles is, oh boy. Taya? Okay, Arona. Little Miss Lake Los Angeles is Destiny Diaz. You know, if it was Jane, I could have pronounced it. Yeah, note the gray hair, the Keesley expression. Okay, Young Miss Lake Los Angeles is Callie Perry. Sweet Miss Lake Los Angeles, the jury's out on that. Angelina Wood. Preteen Miss Lake Los Angeles is Macy Perry. Petite Miss Lake Los Angeles is Viviana Ayala. And Tiny Miss Lake Los Angeles, I don't know there were so many. It was Cammie Perry. So all the way from Lake Los Angeles to our parade today. Thank you, ladies, for coming out. Be sure to say hi to them later. Next up, the Tropical Middle School Eagles Marching Band and Flag Team. Tropical Eagles Marching Band and Flag Team. The drum major was Miss Hannah King. They were playing Crosswinds March by James Swearington. They especially want to thank the parents for all their support, so thank you this morning to the Tropical Eagles Marching Band and Flag Team. Next up, Quartz Hill Community Queens. Miss Quartz Hill is Addison Morosky, whose grandfather, by the way, is a guy that I deeply admire. Junior Miss Quartz Hill, Aurora Larson. Little Miss Quartz Hill, Victoria Wells. Not every GI is a Joe or Jane. Not the first time we've heard that today. Sometimes it has 4 legs and canine DNA. And sometimes that shows up as an actual dog. Okay, we know that our 4-legged friends work hard to keep our soldiers safe before, during, and after battle, and we want to recognize our brave friends for all their hard work. So thank you, Quartz Hill Community Queen.
Thank you.
Next up, we've got Jim Bender. He's running for the school board. There he is now. Look for him later and get to know him. It's important to him that we get to know as many of the people running for office as possible. He said, a lot of these people live in the advisory council. Come by and say hi to me. So thank you, Jim, for coming on out this morning and being a part of our parade and boosting our community.
Babe, is your phone cold?
Next up,
No.
we've got Sweet Sue. This vehicle is owned by Rosamond Community Services District. It's there to clean out storm drains and other places that need it. So, you may say, well, my work sucks, but in this case, that's a good thing. Just saying. Next up, we have a guy without a number. We have reminding folks to vote this November. We've got on November the 6th, we got, I have no number 40. This is in support of McKay, Wallace, and Hatcher, running for Rosamond Community Services District. I have what we
Here they are. All right.
Well, they were earlier. Oh. These are the rest of the Edwards Community Queens. Some other ones came by earlier. We've got Esther Robinson. We've got Ashley. I don't have the last name. Hill. Oh, it's Hill. Okay. You know, most of us have tiaras just like them. We didn't wear them with the teeth. You know? Just saying. So they're on out here this morning, so thank you guys for coming on out. The last entry in the parade is always the Kern County Search and Rescue Unit. These folks do a wonderful job for our community. And it's a strictly volunteer organization that you're welcome to join. So come on, find out, talk to them. They're at the park. Talk to them now if you want. Find out when they meet. Not, oh my God! Hello, Rick. Look for that guy, Rick Buckrice. He's always.
Towards the band. I see everybody here is from Rosamond High School, it looks like. Hardly no tropical kids left. Maybe a few, right? All right. Yeah, that's right. Yep. All right, where's my pianist? Go around. Where's all the Queen Court? All the Queen Court, come up to the front for Jack. Oh, wow, we got a butterfly? What is that? Wow. That's a cool face. Right? And you are little Miss Rosamond? Young Miss Rosamond? I know you. Oh, Miss Rosamond. And we have teen Miss Rosamond and my favorite junior Miss Rosamond.
Mark.
Actually, you want to get technical, the older one is my favorite, but she went on to high school and on to better things. Oh, and we have the tiny Miss Rosamond. How you doing? You doing good? Yeah? Excited to be here today? Good. I'm going to hand the mic over to our sponsor here from the Chamber of Commerce.
All right. Let's get the awards out here. I'm going to have these beautiful queens help me hand out the awards for all the band competitions. So, one thing I want to mention right up front is the Rosamond High School host band. They are our host band for this year. And the goofball I am forgot their trophy on the order there somehow, got mixed up. So we are going to get their trophy to them next week. So we're going to apologize. I'm going to apologize to the Rosamond High School host band. So let's get the host band up here, lined up, please. Huh? All right. So have a representatives for the Rosamond High School host band. And go ahead. Now, I apologize for not having your award. It somehow slipped through the order there. We will get it to you next week, okay? So I apologize for that. That is my fault, actually, so I take full responsibility on that. Anyhow, I want a big hand for the Rosamond High School host band. What a wonderful job they did today. Thank you very much. And are you Mark Clayson? Let's have a big hand for Mark Clayson here. He's our new band director this year at Rosamond High School. Thank you, Mark.
That's okay.
Place is Cal City Community Queens. Please come up. I'm good. Okay, big hand for the Cal City Community Queens. Thank you, girls. Great job today. Okay, next, second place, we got Quartz Hill Community Queens. All right, I like that. That's good. All right, do we have a representative from Quartz Hill Community Queens? Quartz Hill Community Queens. Okay, well, we got your trophy up here. If anybody from Quartz Hill Community Queens is still here, come on up and we'll present you your award. Thank you, young lady. Okay, and first place for our theme awards is One Chord Dance Studio. And that's right here, the big one. a wonderful job. You guys look great today.
Oh boy. Here, stop.
All right.
Stop.
Next, we're going to do our marching awards. So we can get them out of those hot suits. And
Girl, keep
I know you
smiling,
guys
keep
are blooding
smiling.
over there, so let's get you guys awards
Okay,
going.
big kids, get in.
Third place is Rosamond High Cheer. Can we have Rosamond High Cheer come up?
Smile. 1, 2, 3.
Rosamond High Cheer.
Yes, we did.
Talking about.
There we go.
All right.
Congratulations, guys. Great job. Okay, second place we have Tropical Eagles Marching Band. All right, come on up, accept your award. And flags. Very good. Thank you guys. Wonderful job today. You guys look great. Great job out there today. Okay. First place is Desert High School AFJ ROTC. Do we have a representative from the ROTC? Come on up. Don't they look amazing today? Great job, congratulations. Fantastic, thank you guys. All right, next we got float awards. For our float awards, third place is Rosamond VFW Auxiliary. Do we have Rosamond VFW Auxiliary here today? There's Linda Stewart Norton, big hand. There we go. Great job. Second place, or wait a minute, no. Second place is Rosamond Community Queens. Where's Rosamond Community Queens? We got it. Where's our representative? There you go. Just get together for a picture. That's how you do that one. Thank you guys. Great outfits today, by the way. Okay, first place is Quartz Hill Community Queens. Do we have representative from Quartz Hill Community Queens here today? Are they? No? Yep. Is that Quartz Hill? I guess they're going to give it to them. Thank you. Great job. Okay, vehicle awards. Third place is American Legion Riders. Do we have anybody here from American Legion Riders today? Yes? No? Going once? Going twice? We'll have their trophies at the chamber. We'll contact them. Second place is Mojave Hat Ranch. Is Mojave Hat Ranch here today? Mojave Hat Ranch. Yellow. Mojave Hat Ranch. Well, that's already took off. So that's second place. First place is Cal City Community Queens. Cal City Community Queens, are you here? Cal City Community Queens. All right, so we'll have to hold the trophies over for those. And, okay, our last category is other, would be best of show. For third place is No Child Fights Alone. Anybody here from No Child Fights Alone? Are they coming? Anybody coming from No Child Fights Alone? Raise your hand if you are. Okay. Huh? Are they coming? There we go. Awesome. Thank you very much. Cal City for which division? Vehicles, they were first. Is Cal City here? All right, Cal City. Thank you. Congratulations. Okay, what did I just give out? Third place? Okay, now we have second place, best of show, which is Tropical Eagles Marching Band. We have a representative from Tropical Eagles Marching Band. John, you still here, Fairney? Oh, we'll save it for John, unless somebody's coming over from marching band there. Are they at your school? All right. Unless this is one, I don't know if she's one marching band or not. Maybe. Go ahead and give it to her, John. So that was for second place. Sure, yes. Tell them thank you. Great job. All right, for first place is Desert High School, AFJ-ROTC. Do we still have anybody from the ROTC over here? There we go. Come on over, guys. All right, great job. Congratulations, guys. All right, that's it for the awards for the 2018 Rosamond Armed Forces Day Parade.